Oklahoma.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Pro Series here on Speed. We are at the Nashville Fairgrounds after being at the Nashville Super Speedway, and I'm not even sure what else to say. But Joey Miller is on the pole with Billy Venturini starting on his outside. Kyle Kristoloff and last week's winner last race winner Kevin Hamlin right behind him. But we're all set here. We're ready to go green. Coming off a turn 4 green flag in the air. We're racing here from Nashville. And Joey Miller down on the bottom trying to clear that 25 through 1 and 2 while he has a chance. Venturini trying to get the run off the high side before that 9 gets away. Down the back stretch for the first time in the turn 3. Joey Miller will lead the first lap. They're 3 wide behind him here. Already some action cooking up here. Look at Ken Weaver in the middle of 3 wide as we head down the straightaway into turns 3 and 4 once again. Mike Buckley down on the bottom in the 28 machine gets by that 20, had to check up for the 10, and now he's got Weaver right back on his outside. Todd Bosher was in that as well. He's now trying to fight off Christy Passmore for position. He's trying to hold her off for the 10th place spot, but the 91 looking strong down on the inside. Bosher's got to try to keep her down there. She can't get the run off the corners if she has to lift to avoid running into the 21. And he did a good job of doing that because he cleared her off of turn 4, and now down the backstretch has got his sights set on these two once again up ahead of him. Meanwhile, Joey Miller, your leader, now has to deal with the 7 of Kyle Kristoloff, who is right behind him. Miller and Kristoloff looking for their first wins here still. Only 2 races into the season, so a lot of time for them to get that first win and become a winner in the inaugural season of the Pro Series here, but it's gonna be a while. I really like how these colors pop under the lights. Absolutely beautiful. So glad I messed around with reshade, even if it was just a little bit. 67 to Chad Blunt behind Andy Belmont. We gotta go on board with that 67 because look at this, the booty laser machine of Andy Belmont right in front of Chad Blunt. You see what it says on the back bumper of that car? I think we all should break for booty here. Right behind them is the 10 of Craig Kinser. The checker/rallies machine. Ken Weaver behind that 10 machine. Weaver with the run off of turn 2. Gonna dive down to the inside. This is one tough place to pass because you get such a good run on corner exit if you take the middle and pinch the other guy down. We run out of room very quickly here at the Fairgrounds, and these drivers seem to be learning that pretty quickly as Ken Weaver gets by the 10 machine. Does a great job of passing Craig Kinser, and now further back, Val Wolf in the the 97, trying to get by the 5 of Bobby Gerhart, now a rookie and a vet. Obviously this is our first season, but Bobby Gerhart's been racing for a long time. He knows what he's doing here. Val Wolf trying her luck here, the rookie, in her first full-time racing season in a stock car. Raced a couple part-time races in 2003 in the MG Cup Series, replacing her best friend and team owner Chris Mack when he was injured at Papyrus Racing. Had a few good showings there, so obviously she was the first choice when he decided to open a team here in the Pro Series. And they're showing what they can do. The 97 looking to the inside of the 5. Can't quite get there yet, but she is keeping the pressure on him. There she goes. Gerhart kind of opened it up a little bit to get that runoff. Here comes Aaron Crocker into the 98, trying to hold off the 0 of Tim Mitchell. And side by side down the backstretch, 97 to the inside of the 5. Bobby Gerhardt trying to hold her off. Unable to. The 97 gets past the veteran. Maybe a veteran move to let her by. Not battle her too hard here. Let's go forward with that Monster Energy machine. Val Wolf as she works her way around this racetrack. Absolutely beautiful engine sounds here as they race around the Nashville Fairgrounds. That 97. One fast car here today. She's absolutely driven away from Bobby Gerhardt. She is on the move here as she tries to work her way up through the pack. I've noticed something about her these past couple of weeks. She started mid-pack and worked her way up to gain a few positions. So, obviously there's speed in that 97 machine, no doubt. They're just trying to find their footing here as the season is just getting started and this is a whole new series. Look at Kevin Hamlin to the back bumper of the 25 of Billy Venturini as they battle each other. Hamlin trying the wider line, gonna try to cut back down, get the run off, couldn't quite get it to work there. Meanwhile in front is Krisiloff and Miller still going at it as we take a break here from Nashville Fairgrounds. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back to the Nashville Fairgrounds, and the battle for the lead is just picking up once again because we've got lap traffic here. 27 laps into the race, and Zach Chappell, Justin Allgaier, and others getting put a lap down. Robert Richardson Jr. in the 33 up there as well. And the 7 trying to get by the 37 now. Joey Miller has nowhere to go. Justin Allgaier is right in front of him. The 7 stuck down on the bottom, being pinned down, has nowhere else to go. Finally gets by the 37 machine, and now the 9 is the one that's being pinned down. Here comes Kyle Krisiloff with a run. He's going to try to get to the inside, but now he's got to check up to avoid running into the 86. There are lap cars everywhere here. Walt Brannon and Robert Richardson side by side. Richardson got very tight off of turn 4, had to back way out of it to avoid spinning the 65. And they're battling right in front of the leaders too. This is not going to end well. The 9 opened up the door for the 7 just a little bit there, but I think that might have been on purpose to pin the 7 machine down. And now Krisiloff trying to get another run at it here. The 9 stuck right behind the 33. Seems a little bit reluctant. Never mind to hop down to the bottom there as he does. Had to check up a little bit, but he's trying to stay in there, trying to keep his nose in there and possibly clear him off of turn 2. He does. He's going to try to create a little bit of separation here before he catches that 65 of Walt Brannon. 7 got by the 33 pretty easily there. So Krisiloff and Miller going at it. All over the back bumper of that 65 machine. Walt Brannon really has nowhere to go because he's still racing for positions. These guys have their own battles going on back here. It's not just one race. this racetrack. Look at this, out of the back bumper of the 7 machine, you see the lap cars behind them, but then you see the 25 of Billy Venturini working his way underneath them. The 99 of Kevin Hamlin back there as well, and that all-white 99. Krisilov to the inside of the 65. Can he drive it in deep enough to get by him here? Gonna try to, has to check up a little bit, but he clears him down the front stretch, and now he's right on the back bumper of Joey Miller here. Exactly where we started this battle. He is there once again. Now they created a little bit of separation during that commercial break, but the second we got back and they caught those lap cars, that separation was gone. So, we wouldn't count anyone out at any point in this race until the checkered flag waves. But look at this. Things are, they are heating up big time here. We got more lap traffic up here. Mike Garrity in the 4. The 2 with JJ Yaley. Have to take another, we must take another break here, but don't go anywhere, you won't miss much. We'll be right back here on Speed. Welcome back to Speed, the Stock Car Pro Series action here from Nashville why do I keep saying Super Speedway? Nashville Fairgrounds. 9 to the inside of the 43. That's a lap car. Gets slowed down a little bit. Had to check up on exit to avoid wrecking the 43. And this is allowing Krisilov in the 7 to close back in. The battle for the lead is starting to heat up once again. They calmed down as they created a little bit of separation from the lap cars. They got by a few of them back there. They got by them relatively easily. But now, once again, having to deal with lap cars being in the way. There's the 11 of Chad McCumbee, the 84 of Norm Benning up there, racing each other. The 9 of Miller, hoping he does not catch them at the wrong time. Looks like they sorted that out ahead of them, and that's a good thing for Joey Miller, bad thing for Kyle Krisilov, because he doesn't seem to have the speed on his own to take the lead away from the 9 car. He's got to rely on lap traffic to do it, to help him out with it here. Whoa, here comes the 7. Got really close to him there. The 9 slid up the track a little bit. He does it again. Might be trying that same strategy he did a few laps ago. Krisilov backs out of it a little earlier this time. Not pushing too hard. I guess not taking any real risks. He doesn't want to risk wrecking both of them this early. We've still got a little less than half of this race to go. Whoa, here comes the 7, looking low once again, backs out of it again. You cannot pass somebody on the inside in just one corner. You have to stick your nose in there on the back stretch. Try to get it to stick in the turn and then try to stay there and set up the next corner. And Krisilov's just struggling to do that. This might help him. The lap car is right in front of the 9. You're a leader, being slowed down. Can't figure out where to go. Gonna try to get inside of the 11 side by side down the back stretch. They are really gonna have to deal with some lap traffic here. Look at all of this in front of them. That is a huge gaggle of cars. That's almost a pack of cars. That is a pack of cars right in front of your leaders here. It's 13 of Leonard, the 06 of Brandon Jarvis, Frank Caphammer, Frank Kimmel, Todd Cleaver, Mario Gosselin. All these guys, they finally get by Chad McCumbee, or at least Joey Miller does. But all of these guys here, a huge battle right in front of your leader. Further up, Josh Allison in the 64, and then a little bit of separation between them and the 69 of Steve Blackburn. Joey Miller having to deal with more lap cars here, trying to get to the inside of Norm Benning. Can't quite get there. Benning shut the door on him as he tries to focus on the 60. The 9, on the other hand, desperately just trying to get by these guys. Cannot waste too much time. The 7 right behind them gets past the 11. And now it's just these two going at it once again. Whoever can get by these lap cars quicker. They both get checked up off of 4 that time. And now Norm Benning might end up checking up the 7 a little bit here on corner exit off of turn 2. No, he doesn't. Krisiloff stays in it. Kyle Krisiloff looking low, can't quite get there. Tried the shorter way around the track and it didn't quite work. Didn't get a good exit. That 9 seems to run the middle lane a little better than the bottom. Joey Miller just overall better on exit. Able to get the power down better and everything here. Krisiloff can't figure out where to go down the front stretch. He's going to try to stay in line. Joey Miller is running, but nothing seems to be working. He lost a lot of ground in the middle of 1 and 2 there. Gonna try a higher line up on the racetrack. See if that'll change his luck around. No, it will not. He's losing ground as he does that. He just does not have it on his own. He needs these lap cars to be in the right place at the right time if he wants to win this race. And Joey Miller is stuck behind lap cars, but so is the 7. And now look who else is in the mix. That's the 99 of Kevin Hamlin, who has caught Chad McCumbee. He's running these guys down as they try to work their way through this lap traffic. This is heavy lap traffic here from Nashville. The thickness of this is just a whole new level. That is a lot of lap traffic, especially for a short track. So many cars bunched up in one small area of the track. Now here comes Krisiloff to the inside of Brandon Jarvis. Can he clear him? No, he cannot. Has to check up. That's going to allow Joey Miller to drive away from him a little bit. The 99 closing in on these guys as well, though. Remember that. He's working on Chad McCumbee back there. Joey Miller trying to just stay smooth and calm. We're going to have to take one last break here once the funny lap is over. Joey Miller is about to lead the funny lap, though. Out of turn 4, Joey Miller leads the funny lap from Nashville's Fairgrounds. We're going to be right back for the finish of this event here after this. Welcome back to the Nashville Fairgrounds here on Speed. The battle for the lead is heating up. Mario Gosselin just about got turned in front of your leader, or second place driver now, as Kyle Krisiloff was able to get by for the lead while we were on break. And look at Kevin Hamlin up into the mix. Hamlin looking for another win. He's looking to sweep the Nashville races here this season. Or this weekend. This week. As he takes it 3 wide down the backstretch, and now back down to 2. Kevin Hamlin slicing his way through that lap traffic there. Joey Miller still getting stuck behind certain lap cars. Mario Gosselin is one of the biggest ones. He drove right down under the door of the 99, or of the right rear quarter panel, I should say. Krisiloff has nowhere to go. Josh Allison right in front of him. Where's Allison gonna go? He goes high. Krisiloff has to check up. Got sideways off the turn 4 there. '99 of Kevin Hamlin. One of the fastest cars on the track right now. Actually, if we check the lap times, fastest lap, he's 7th quickest, but as far as getting through these lap cars goes, he's the fastest one. He just knows where to be at the right times. But now Krisiloff and Hamlin are clear of the lap traffic. Here comes Joey Miller's 3 cars that are breaking away, and you got a feel for Joey Miller. He led the most laps here today, and he's not going to be able to. He started on a pole, led the most laps, and he's not going to be able to bring home the checkered flag without a miracle here. And you never know what can happen. We still got lap cars here. Look at this, the 97, top 5, 5th on the fastest lap chart. Val Wolf, she's battling for 11th right now, and maybe even 10th. No, 11th. Zach Chappell's a lap down. So she's been working her way up through the pack. Billy Venturini's still stuck behind all of these lap cars. Didn't even get past a single one. He's kind of just cruising around out there. I guess he's just happy with where he's finishing. With finishing 4th, but out front, 3 cars have a shot to win it. Joey Miller just trying to stay in range. Kevin Hamlin trying desperately to find the way past that 7 machine. And we've got a bunch more lap cars. Frank Kimmel. These guys kind of broke away from that other group. That first group we saw back there. And now they've run them down once again. Your leaders have. And Frank Kimmel. We know these guys, they do not want to go a lap down. But they might not have a choice here. Coming around to 5 laps to go this time by. Frank Kimmel slid high. Checked everybody up. All 3 cars right there. Three tenths separate the top 3 right now. As Krisiloff gets underneath the 46. Here comes Kevin Hamlin. Going to follow him through. Going to try to take a wider line. And diamond back down on the bottom of the racetrack on corner exit. Couldn't get a good run off as he had to check up for the 46. But he does close the gap just a little bit. Joey Miller back there, hoping, fingers crossed, for just something to happen for these lap cars to slow these guys down enough for him to find a way by. We have 3 laps to... Oh! Trouble! Car around on the backstretch. It's the 37 of Zach Chappell. That's going to end this race under caution. Racing back to the line and the checkered flag, yellow. Kyle Krisiloff leads to the yellow flag. And the caution is out. That is going to end it. So Zach Chappell gets spun on the backstretch, bringing out the caution late. And we knew the lap cars would play a factor in the finish of this race. We didn't think it would be that way. Let's see what happened here. 37 goes a little bit wide. The 97 gets to his inside, and then he just no space. And Val sends him around. Christy Passmore runs into the back of her. 59 with a little bit of contact with that 37 machine. Man, you got a feel for all these guys just running their own race, and lap cars even back there ruining the battle. Not ruining it, but getting in the way of it, slowing people down, and Val just kind of got tired of it. Wasn't going to get her nose chopped by a lap car. White flag in the air for Kyle Krisiloff one more time around under caution here. And now as we go back to our live feed, 59 back out on track with damage to the left front of that car. Kyle Krisiloff will see the checker flag, and he wins his first race from the Nashville Fairgrounds. And man, he fought hard for it too. He did not give up until he found a way past that 9 of Joey Miller and held off a hard charging Kevin Hamlin as well. So what a race from Nashville here. I hope that entertained y'all, because it definitely entertained me. That's going to do it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe. Hope to see you guys next time. And until then, peace.